before, if it was cold, you don't
Before if it's just standing there, like
if you're just pulling it out.
Okay, if we're pulling it out. Okay.
Gas is on right here.
Now
When
the
you're
gas.
ready to go.
Now the gas is on.
Choke on.
Choke on.
But in this case, it's already warm, so we don't need the choke.
Okay, so we don't need the choke.
We don't need the choke. Make
Okay.
sure it's on. Kickstands out.
Kickstands out.
Get on it.
Get on it. There we go.
Yeah. That's it.
And then how would I turn it off?
This red button.
Red button. And now if I just wanna, let's say leave it there like in the
Leave it
storage
there?
like this, like just
Leave it in the
leave-
storage.
Get
Gas
that
off. And if you're gonna leave it for a really long time, you come
Uh-huh.
over to this side. And then you see that little flathead right there?
Yeah.
That you're gonna loosen that, and all the gas that's in the carburetor is gonna drain on the floor.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's how you would leave it for long-term storage.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
But that would be more if you're gonna leave it sit for like more than like 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're so I might actually have it sitting for more than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So what would I do? What would I do? You said
You would
I would
just-
just so if it's like right there, if it's kind
Yeah,
of
so-
pointing like that.
Gas is already off, correct?
Yes.
And then you would just grab a flathead screwdriver, and then you would just loosen that.
So I would go left,
Yeah,
right,
yeah, left. Left,
Okay,
and
just
then
a little bit, like probably like
Uh,
two, 3 turns.
just go until you see the gas start dropping.
Okay, the gas will start
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. So if I'm gonna have it stored, let's say more than 2 weeks, is it best if I don't have gas in it?
Well, as long as the gas is out the carburetor, that's the most important part.
How do you know, or how do you know? when
You
the gas
just
is out?
you just let it drain until it just stops draining.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be draining from the tank. It's gonna be draining from the carburetor.
Okay. So
Because-
it'll drain where? Like where does it drain? To the
little
ground, or
hose-
does it?
Yeah. The little hose on this side, it's right here. So
It'll
yeah.
start going down right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so if I just turn it on like you did right now,
Yeah.
if I turn it on like that, and I just like let's say crank it a little bit, will it start kind of like throwing a little
no.
bit of gas on the floor? Or?
No.
Okay. So
Because-
while in use, it doesn't
No.
throw the gas. Beautiful.
It'll throw if
a
you
little bit.
if you have that screw.
Like
loosened out.
just so right now as it is, if I were to put it in my storage,
Yeah.
and I would be in my storage, and I'd maybe turn it on. So would it throw something on the ground? Would you think it would?
If you have the screw open.
If you have a screw, so if
But
it's
if-
if it's
if
the
it-
way it's right now, if
yeah,
it's the way it
yeah,
shouldn't,
no.
right?
But if you're gonna store it, then you're gonna want to do what I do: close the gas and open up the screw, and just wait for it to drain out, and then you close it again.
Close the gas. You mean close the gas right
Yeah,
here, right?
yeah.
Off, and then okay,
Yeah.
and then you would
And then you would drain it right
why,
here.
why do you think that's good? Like to drain the gas?
Because
Is
if a lot of people, what they do is they just close the gas, and a lot of times there's still gas in the carburetor. So when they let it sit, the gas gets like all like sticky inside.
Oh, that's
and then,
not good.
And then there's the carburetor has little things in there. Whatchamacallit, they're called jets.
So
And-
okay. Sorry to interrupt.
And each jet has a little hole in it.
Okay.
And that's what the bike does to, well, when you turn it on, that's how it delivers fuel to the.
Okay.
And when the gas sits, it clogs up the jets. So it clogs up the little holes that it has, and then it doesn't want to run no more. So that's when you would have to bring it back to us. We would have to clean it or replace it.
Okay. So last question. On the gas thing. Okay. So if I'm gonna let's say have it inside and store it right there, you know how much gas is in it right now? Like how does
I mean, there's no gauge. You just kind of just gotta look in the tank.
you
really.
kind of just gotta look?
Yeah, you just kind of gotta look.
You know
in
how
the
much
tank.
gas there is in
I
there
think
right
there's
now?
maybe a little less than halfway.
Okay, a little less than halfway.
little less
Okay,
than
okay,
halfway.
okay. So you know how many
I think this
gallons
thing only holds like half a gallon, maybe, or
Half?
maybe a gallon and a half.
a
if
gallon?
that. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a really.
So
small
you know how long that would take for it to run out? Last question, man. Like if
Um,
it's at
I-
half right now, it's half full basically. You said.
I've personally never ridden one long enough to see how long it would be, but
Damn.
it's,
Okay.
it's kind of it just depends on the rider.
Okay, like
Someone-
how hard
yeah,
is going
so
on? It
how-
probably.
if the guy's obviously going faster, then
Okay.
yeah. It's like same thing in your car. If
Yeah,
you're pushing
if
on the
you-
gas. If
okay,
you're,
okay.
if you're full throttle the whole time, you're gonna see your gas tanks just
Okay,
drop.
okay.
So, but I mean, you could probably get a good half an hour out of a full tank if you're riding the full half an hour. You know.
Okay.
So-
Oh yeah. Okay, so if I were to want to empty the tank,
The
let's
whole
say
tank.
let's say if I have it stored right there, and if I just want to have it stored, maybe. Damn. So if you're gonna have it stored more than 2 weeks, it's probably not good to have it with a lot of gas, correct?
No, not it's
Like
not the best, but so like if you were gonna take out the gas out the whole tank, if you're gonna drain it all pretty much.
Like let's say right now this bike as it is, I put it in my storage. Like I said, I'm not really gonna ride it. I'm most likely gonna store it there. So what? Let's say if I turn it on, how it was turned on, and just let it idle, and probably do a little bit of boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Like you think it would empty out the tank little by little like that, like just enough, so when I have it sitting there, I could not like
Having to drain it.
having to drain
It won't, because if you could, while it's running.
Oh, but you said, oh man, sorry to interrupt, man.
You could?
You said the draining goes through a little thing. Oh,
Yeah.
so it's no big deal then.
No.
So
So
you could
it'll
just
drain
put
out
like
right here.
you could put like what? Put it back in the gas tube, or probably throw that one out. Huh? Throw that one out. Huh?
You could put like a little like pan or something under.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just thought
Yeah.
it was gonna like make a big old mess.
no.
The storage and stuff.
Either
so
way,
it'd be easy, huh, with the hose then, huh?
Let me
Correct.
see all. If anything, I'll show you how it.
Alrighty.
I'll just show you how it'll drain.
All right. Hell yeah.
So, get this. Try not to burn your fingers. I don't want to burn my fingers.
Gotta be careful, because it's hot, huh?
Yeah. Yep, you see that right there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you,
Okay, I get you.
yeah.
Get
so
you.
Just let it go like that. Yeah. So you're just gonna let it go and let it go. It's an okay amount of gas. It's nothing crazy, but it'll slow down a little bit.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Then it'll keep on going, keep on going. It's not draining the tank. It's just draining everything that's in here.
Okay.
And then see, it's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. So what's the difference between having it in the tank and having it in the carbonator?
The carburetor, it'll get dirty if you let it sit.
Okay.
And if it's dirty and you let it sit,
What's a carburetor, man? If I can ask?
this is the carburetor. Yeah.
Okay, that little thing. This whole thing right there.
This whole thing right here is the carburetor.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not good for the carburetor to
No.
have gas sitting there
For a long
while.
time, because then it won't want to run.
Then it won't want to run no more.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
It's like in your car if you had bad fuel injectors and they get clogged, then it won't run no more.
Okay, gotcha.
This is like the same system, just a different type of fuel delivery system.
Okay. So like I said, if I was gonna have it stored right there, just probably idle it and
Yeah.
maybe just boom, boom, boom.
You
You
could.
think it would be good if I like I could drain it. Like I said,
Yeah.
now I know
Yeah.
what you mean by
Yeah.
draining. So like I said, it'll be good then, huh?
Yeah.
I'll just
Exactly like how I
if
did
I'm
it.
not gonna ride it, just
Yeah.
drain it once it's done. Once the carburetor's done, fucking
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. Then I'll
Yeah.
Then I'll put it back. So then you twisted it back.
Yeah,
correct?
so
You
now
did twist it back.
everything's done. I just put it all back. Just twist it back in. Just go all the way till it closes. Okay, I feel it close. That's it. And then you
Beautiful.
can let it sit for as long as you want.
Okay, beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I like that you explained that too, because that was good.
And if you really want to take it a step further, like if you're not going to use it at all, if you don't want to risk the tank, you could just pull it.
Like if you want to be like
Like-
collector to the max or what?
Yeah.
Like okay.
Pretty much.
Okay.
This line right here,
Uh-huh.
this goes directly to the tank.
Okay.
So you would just grab like maybe I could do with my fingers, but if you grab like some pliers,
Pliers,
or something,
uh-huh.
pliers, you just pull this hose out,
Uh-huh.
and then you just turn the gas on, and it'll drain whatever's in the tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it wouldn't be a lot because it's a small tank. So
Okay. Like you said, it's like half gallon,
Yeah,
huh?
half
Correct.
gallon, yeah.
You know what gas does around? Like what is it? Is it 80?
91.
91. Beautiful. Just like my car. It's exactly
Yep,
what I put in my
any-
car.
Any
Beautiful.
bike we have, anything runs
91?
And
Beautiful.
For any type of motorcycle, quad, 91.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Okay.
91.
Beautiful, man.
Doesn't matter if it's the cheapest dirt bike or the most expensive dirt bike.
Okay,
It's always
okay.
gonna be 91.
Beautiful. All right. Hell yeah, then, man. I appreciate that,
Yeah.
man. Like I said.